Mitrom and Bandhuvam, Vanakkam, Swagatam. This is your presenter Dr. J. Reddy, South Asia Maps Education Channel. Mitrom, we are continuing our fascinating journey on the southern province of Bharat Mata, TamilNadu, and its 11 regions, geographic regions or physiographic regions. As we discussed, geographic regions, physiographic regions will give you a totally different perspective of looking at the land. If you look at the Radcliffe line, you see the districts on the other side of the Radcliffe line, this side the partition line between Darul Harb, Darul Islam and so on. So you don't get much, like you see the Tharparka district, Shanghai district and so on. East side you see the Jaisalmer and Bikaner and so on. Whereas if you see the Thar desert, Cholistan, they are essentially physiographic, geographic region. They will give totally different perspectives, slow transition of flora and fauna, and very similar things. And that's why we are talking about physiographic, geographic regions of Tamil Nadu. And I took this information from R.L. Singh's book, and the editor, and regional geography we looked at earlier. So there are 11 regions, and we are now taking up the first major region, that is the Palar river region, Ponniyar, Palar Ponniyar Basin. Before that, you should be having a certain landmarks you can very easily understand. This is the Tamil Nadu, 130,000 square kilometers, you can say 130. If you take India, 3,200, that is 3,200. Tamil Nadu is 130 rupees out of 3,200. This is the Ganga Sagar. This is the Chennapatnam, the capital urban area. Then Pondicherry, Puducherry, Karaikal, exclave of Pondicherry in the Thanjavur Delta, Park Bay. Then this is the Chengalpattu region, and northern part is this the Kaveri river. Northern part is Arcot region and Baramahal region. Next we have the Kaveri valleys and Kaveri delta. Then we have Kongu Coimbatore region and Vaigai region, that is Madurai. Further south, Tirunelveli, Palankar or Poligar region. Mitram and Bandhwan, if you are new to our education channel, I have more than 340 or so well documented presentations. I organize them into 30 plus playlists. For your convenience, this is the playlist I am looking today. That is the South Asia Maps J. Reddy. And this is our series of the Tamil Nadu series, the land of Alvars, majestic Chola emperors, and Maharaja Rajesh Sirfoji Bhonsle of Thanjavur Maratha Kingdom, and great poet Subramanya Bharati. I decided to make initially 18 or so presentations. Number 2 is repeated here, so this is 18, and we discussed these things before. Present we discussed part 7, Tamil Nadu 11 physiographic regions. Now I will discuss all these, the 11 here. So today we are looking at the part 8, Palar Ponniyar Basin, and the book, some of the important content come from this book, India Regional Geography, R.L. Singh, for further reference. And that is about the Palar Ponniyar Basin. Oh, sorry, I got the wrong one here. The next one. Yeah, Palar Ponniyar Basin, 48. And these are the 11 geographic regions. This is the Palar Ponniyar region. And these are some of the districts. You can comprehend the same Arcot region, Baramahal Delta region, and Madurai Poligar region. This is the Travancore region, the Mysore region, and the Coorg region, Kodagu. And this is the Palar River. The Palar River comes from the Kolar Plateau, moves in Andhra Pradesh, comes into Tamil Nadu. The historic city of Vellore is present on Palar River, and Palar River also flows down the historic capital of Pallava emperors, Kanchipuram, also there debouches into the Gangasagar Bay of Bengal, its mouth, at a place called Kalpakkam and Madurantakam and so on. This is the urban area, this is Chengalpattu, Kanchipuram, those areas. The Palar River. This is the entire is the Carnatic region, low-lying region, round about 150 meters or below the mean sea level, above the mean sea level. This is the Ponniyar River. It comes from the Nandi Hills like Kola Bangalore Plateau, outskirts of Bangalore, and goes to Krishnagiri and Satnur and all those areas, Tirukoviluru. Near Kadalur and Pondicherry, Puducherry, it joins the ocean. So the Palar Ponniyar Basin. This is the land. This is the Gangasagar Bay of Bengal, and these are the TamilNadu hills. We'll talk later. This is the TamilNadu hilly region. That is the Yelagiris and Javadis, and here we'll be seeing the Regeions and Chitteris, Kalrayans. This is the Vellore region. This is the Mettur region. This Vellore Mettur region I'm just mentioning, but the downstream is the Palar Ponniyar region. The Palar Ponniyar region is below 150 meters. Above, there is a typo here, and mean sea level. Northern part of Carnatic. This is the Carnatic region. So it's a northern part of Carnatic region. Historic Carnatic region. Carnatic is not Karnataka province or Karnataka state. Whenever you see Carnatic, means Carnatic music centered around Thanjavur, Tiruchirappalli areas. If you remember that, you will be in a good position to comprehend. So, ruled by the Nayaks, I think the Gingee Nayaks area ruled. This is called Balghat region. This is the Payangat region. We are talking about the Payangat region. Some of the boundaries are the Pulicat Lake bordering Andhra Telugu districts and Tamil districts. Pulicat Lake, and we have the Eastern Ghats here, and we have Tamil Nadu hills, Eastern Ghats and Tamil Nadu hills, Yelagiris and Javadis here, and Regeions and Chitteris, Kalrayans further south of Ponniyar, and Kolli and Pachi and Kalrayan River. The southernmost boundary is the Kalrayan River. It branches off from Tiruchirappalli. It is a distributary, major distributary of Kaveri River. Kaveri River almost enters into the delta, disappears into small canals and so on. So one of the major distributaries is Kalrayan or Kolladam, joins Bay of Bengal, Gangasagar. The rivers are Arani River and Kottalaya, northern part. Kuam Adayar, they are flowing in the urban Madras city that close to Gundi, those Adayar areas. And Palar River, we have seen Palar, it's a tributary Cheyar, Ponniyar River. There is one more river called Northern Vellore. The regions are, what are some of the regions? Madras region, Palar Basin and Ponniyar Basin. Metropolitan Chengalpattu area, this is the urban area, the Chengalpattu Punamalai area. This is the northern part. That's the one region. The Palar Basin is the other region, the Palar Basin. The southern part is the Ponniyar Basin. It contains up to Kolar. This is the Kalrayan River or Kolladam River. The Tiruchirappalli will be somewhere here. So southern part is the Kalrayan, northern part is the Arani Hills. The very important thing you can remember in this region, because the Gingee is a little mountainous area, but not really mountain, is the hillock area. The very important battle that decided the history was fought here. That is called Siege of Gingee. Gingee or Singh is called 1619 to 98. Aurangzeb resided near like Bijapur, that area, sent a vast army. Chhatrapati Maharaj Shivaji's second son, Raja Ram, after his capital Raigad collapsed, got into Mughal control, made This area, his region, it was actually Marathas control, Thanjavur, this area. Gingee is the very formidable the mountainous fort at that time. So almost 8 years Mughals seized Gingee, couldn't conquer. Finally, Rajaram escaped and went back to Maratha territory. So that is the siege of Gingee, 1690 to 98, between Aurangzeb and Rajaram, and the Mughal side Zulfiqar Ali Khan, that is the later become the Wazir of Aurangzeb's successor, and his Wazir, his father Zulfiqar Khan, his father Asad Khan, he was actually Wazir during the Aurangzeb time for a lot of years, and Aurangzeb's son Kambaksh, and Ghaziuddin Firoz Jang, the father of later the Nizam who ruled Hyderabad, those areas, and Rani Mangammal, Madurai Nayak's ruler, was on the side of Mughals fighting against Chhatrapati and Rajaram, and Shantaji and Gorpad and Danaji Jadhav were the prominent generals. Maratha rulers of Thanjavur indirectly supported him. That is, the siege of Gingee is an important event, and you can see the Palar Ponniyar region, and before that this is the broad area we are talking about. This is the Pulicat Lake, Chengalpattu district, historic Chengalpattu district. This is the Squatchberg Atlas. You can stop and look for this Squatchberg Atlas. Very important, prominent resource. So you should be looking at if you want to understand deeply India. So this is the Chengalpattu, Pulicat, two Arcot districts, south and north. Whenever you see this block, the Pondicherry, that is South Arcot district. Whenever you see this exclave Karaikal, that is the Thanjavur district. So easy landmarks to remember: Pondicherry, Thanjavur, South Arcot and Thanjavur. Tiruchirappalli, Baramahal, that is the Salem, Coimbatore area. Madurai. We are only concentrated North Arcot, South Arcot, Chengalpattu. That is the Palar Ponniyar Basin. And if you look at this exaggerated map, I have put it here. You can see what are we looking here. This is the Rameshwaram Peninsula, the Rameshwaram Island here. This is the Thanjavur Delta, Kaveri Delta here. This is the Pondicherry, Puducherry. That means this is the South Arcot area. This is the Karaikal, means Thanjavur. This is the entire here projection is the delta, Thanjavur Delta. So this is the Karaikal. So you can very see here, Pulicat Lake will be here, Madras will be here. You can see the Javadi Hills, Yelagiri Hills. This the Palar River comes north of it, the Palar River. So we are downstream from here, it starts the Palar Ponniyar Basin. Somewhere it falls in Madurantakam area. So you can see the 150 meters above mean sea level, northern part of Carnatic region. Now we have this is the Javadi Hills, this is the Yelagiris, and the southern part you see the Ponniyar River. The Ponniyar River goes here. This is the Ponniyar River, and because this is the Pondicherry, Ponniyar River joins Ganga Sagar, Bay of Bengal near Pondicherry. Here, this is the Pondicherry. And this is the Gingee will be somewhere here, is in the northern Palar Ponniyar region. And because this is the Karaikal and this is the Pondicherry, somewhere here Kalrayan River will be there somewhere here. So you can see the Kalrayan River. Other aspect we can see the same thing here. You see the Palar River not clearly. This is the Palar River. This is the Javadis Yelagiris. Is the Palar River. North of Javadis Yelagiris, south of Javadis Yelagiris is the Ponniyar River. Palar Ponniyar Physiographic region we are looking today. This is the Nagari Hills. Pulicat Lake will be somewhere here. This is the Kolar Plateau. Palar River comes from the Polar Plateau. After Vellore, Arcot, Ranipet, it joins the plains, that is the Palar Ponniyar Basin. Now it's the Bangalore Plateau, and near Nandi Hills also the Ponniyar River starts, Krishnagiri, Satnura and so on, and near Chidambaram it Puducherry, and it joins the Bay of Bengal. This is the Kolladam River. You see, from here to here, this is the Palar Ponniyar Basin we are talking about today, and we can look at Palar Ponniyar Basin, and same thing we are looking at in a different perspective. This is the urban area, this is the Pulicat Lake, and this is the Palar River comes here. This is the Vellore, so Kanchipuram and all those towns. This is the Palar River. near Kanchipuram and Madurantakam, Palar river. This is the Javadi hills. This is the Yelagiri hills. Ponniyar river goes south of it. North is Palar, south of Ponniyar of this Javadi hills near this Pondicherry, Kadalur. So here it joins the ocean, and here you can see the Kolladam river here. South of Chidambaram town is the Kolladam river. This is the Kolladam river, and the same thing we can look at a different perspective here. This is the Palar river, the Vellore and Arcot and Kanchipuram, and finally it joins the town of near Kalpakkam, Madurantakam and all those areas. That is the Palar. Northern part Palar, Chennai, Punamalai. This is the urban area. That is the Palar Ponniyar Basin. And south of this Javadis and Yelagiris, you will see the Ponniyar river. This is the Satnur Dam. This is the Krishnagiri Dam. The Krishnagiri and Satnur are on the bank of the river. And Tirukoilur is also on the bank of the river. I will just expand it. And Tirukoilur and the river joins the Bay of Bengal. Gangasagar is the mouth near Kadalur and Pondicherry. This area, the Ponniyar river. There is also one river called Vellore river. I have not shown here. It's not clear. And that goes to south of Kadalur. This is the this area, this Kallakurichi area. That's Vellore river basin comes. That's the and we can see the Chidambaram town. This is the Kolladam river. Kolladam or Kolarun river. That means from Kolladam river to the south and Adayar river in the north, or Nagari river or Kotalayar river near Pulikat. This is the entire basin is the Palar Ponniyar basin. In the seaboard Carnatic region, other region is the delta and valley of Kaveri, and other is the Tamraparni and Vaigai and Tamraparni. We will explore further in other parts. That is about the fascinating part, Palar Ponniyar Basin, and we discussed about today. And Mitram and Bandhum, hope this will increase your appetite to understand the fascinating land of Tamil Nadu, and see you later in other presentations. And I will be very eager to know your any comments, and if you have time, and subscribe the channel, that will be very helpful, and to bring this channel knowledge to other audience. And see you later in other presentations, and Dhanyavad. Vanakkam.